Well, we have a culture that really does not reward failure. So it doesn't reward innovation. I mean, we celebrate the great innovators and the greatness that they've achieved, whether Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg. But those who really go for startups and entrepreneurs, which is sort of the heart of America, we do not allow them to fail. And when they do, we cast them aside. They say, well, he failed at the last one. Can he really do this one? And yet we really need a culture of innovation if we're going to create jobs and growth. So I always look to incremental innovation, just sort of changing a product a little bit or how we meet the needs of our customer. And I try to train people to constantly think of it as a way of life, but incremental, so that it's, the failure rate is low and people get started on moving forward. But in general, we have companies look at 8-pronged strategies, knowing that maybe 4 will fail, but 4 will take you forward. Because if you look at just a linear basis of 1 step forward, 2 steps back, people get paralyzed. They always say about engineers, perfection, procrastination, paralysis. And that's how people see innovation, and we need to get out of that mode. But in part, as a culture, we need to reward people trying to innovate. The point is, we always live in a world of uncertainty. And so you're always trying to stay on your toes, right? To balance the ability to move with a sense of urgency. There are certain things we should see coming, and then there are those that we can't. But you always have to move with a rapid sense of urgency. People almost don't want to face the truth, so they hold on too tight and they wait too long till things take them down. So it's facing the truth rapidly, and then moving with a sense of urgency to correct it. And it usually starts with rationalization, which may be painful, but then you have to start moving forward again. We seem to forget that the core of America is the small and mid-sized businesses. 80% of our workforce is in the small and mid-sized business, but when you listen to the panels talk, you're talking about Fortune 100 companies, global companies that are not suffering under the same weight. And so I think we need to get back and listen to the issues that small and mid-sized businesses face to help them move forward, because they are the engine of job creation in this country. And I don't think, the president's panels are really made up of those who are facing the same issues. If you're a global company and you can build in China, and build in India, and build in Malaysia, and then you're building a revenue stream that you're not getting as a smaller company in this country, because 70% of our economy is consumer spending, and we have 30 million Americans without work. So we're not facing the same issues. So it would be nice if we listened to the engine of job growth in this country, small and mid-sized companies.